Greetings, everybody. This is Mystical Area here to shake the matrix, expand your mind, and make y'all think. How y'all doing this grand morning? I've been watching the sunrise and had a very good meditation. So we are gonna get started here because this is very important. So please, if you're here because you're here to listen to this. If you're here for any other reason, I suggest you walk away because you will not be given any time or any attention because that's not important. What's important is this, what we're about to talk about right now. Let's talk about going from the first person to the observer to creator. The shift humanity needs. We all need this right now. So, thank you and much love to y'all too. I will make sure I get to your comments after this, but what I'm about to share is really important and I don't want to lose my train of thought and I don't want you to miss out on anything. But don't, if you have any questions, don't, go ahead and put them up there and I will get to them and they might even be answered as we talk, okay? Are you guys ready? Let's do this, all right? So let's go look in the mirror. So when we look around right now at this world today, in this first person perspective, the weight of fear seems unbearable a lot of times, right? We're bombarded by the images and sensations of chaos, and we're teetering on the brink of earth shifting dramatically. We got wars, all that kind of things going on. The uncertainty of looming in every corner kind of deal. And it feels as though, the uncertainties might even just cause you know, big, huge destruction at sometimes. But many of us feel this impending shift very deeply. It's in our core, and as humanity is holding a collective breath. It's so intense that there is even a whole bunch of quantum physics scientists and other scientists and spiritual directors and leaders from all over the globe that got together to discuss this exact same thing that I'm about to talk about as well. So, because we all need to hear this, it's very important. But now I want you to shift into this other position that I've taught you and talked about for the last almost 5 years now. But now, let's put our heads in the space of this. Let's move out of first person player of life into the role of the observer. So from this vantage point, we begin to see that the chaos, the fear, and even the impending shifts are not personal. They are patterns playing out on a massive scale. And we understand that they're part of the cycle of the larger system. The observation allows us to detach from emotionally and granting clarity. And this is not muddled by panic or despair. Life is no longer, happening to us, but it's unfolding for us. And we begin to recognize a deeper design at work right now. One where these challenges are even calling all of us to awaken even to a deeper level than we ever imagined. And we know, we can see it in our own personal lives, there's these shifts going on. Let's stop and step back for a little bit further. We've talked about the co-creator. I want you to step even further than observer. I want you to go from that perspective to creator. And here lies the greatest truth for everyone. The world we see, feel, and experience is a direct reflection of our collective thoughts and emotions. See, science even affirms this on a quantum level. Our focus influences our reality. Observing a particle affects the state, and we shape its existence by simply engaging with it. Spirituality, this aligns even with the timeless teachings that remind us that we are in intricate power to create, to manifest, and to transform. And we can feel it. We're at a bottleneck. We're at this place of evolution. And we stand at a critical juncture. But not just as individuals, but as an entire species. This bottleneck time is challenging us to confront the hardest truths about ourselves and our world. See, chaos is not a sign of failure, but an indicator of growth, much like caterpillars dissolving into a chaos within the cocoon before the emerging of a butterfly. What kind of butterfly are we going to be, though? Are we going to lose our power, or are we going to gain and remember what power we have? See, our task is to understand the profound impact that our thoughts and feelings and actions have. The emotions that nurture, whether fear, anger, or love, they shape the vibration of the collective daily and this reality every second of the day. Science reminds us that energy is never created or destroyed, but transformed. Think about what's always playing around us. How do we not, have we not allowed this fear to rule? But we also got to recognize we get to change this. So if the emotions of nurture, whether they're fear, anger, or love, and they shape this vibration of a collective reality, and science even tells us that energy is, like I said, it's not created or destroyed, it's just transformed, redirected. So what emotions are we going to focus on? What beliefs? You know, which ones do we need to let go of? These thoughts are not just raw materials with co-creation in the future. We are a part of this. We are the they. You know, it's just no, when we're pointing fingers, they're coming right back at us. You see, we are not passive particles and passive participants. We are co-creators. We are wielding the power to manifest peace, unity, and a higher existence. But however we do this, we have to recognize a profound truth. We have created the very reality we currently inhabit. We have to recognize we did this. The chaos and the division, the fear, these are not accidents, nor are they work of some external enemy. We are the enemy. We are not merely victims of the fallen mindset. We are also its architects. And the good news is we hold the key to change this. Just as we created this reality, we can create something new or something of what has always truly existed. So imagine in this world that where humanity recognizes the interconnectedness, where we no longer define ourselves as scarcity, divided, or separated, but as unity, as one, as infinite, as abundant within us. And in such a world, we would cease to being both prisoners and prison guard, for we realize that we are holding the key all along. We awaken to the fact that there is a no they or a you. It's I am. Yeah. It's us. I am. This is in our hands. No, even Michael Jackson said we are the world. We are the ones who make a better day. Look at that. We're the ones who make this change. Oh, many have taught about that. Some of the greatest spiritual leaders. They just let it go by, fleeting. I mean, look at how we treat each other. It's ridiculous. We're so busy to point fingers, we're forgetting the finger is only pointing in one direction. We need to remember what our power is. We are the I am. See, the fallen mindset, it's deeply ingrained, but it is also an illusion at the same time. So a house of cards are built on fear, scarcity, and division. They can come down. Science calls it cognitive bias. Spirituality calls it Maya or the illusion. Both frameworks agree that we perceive what we see shapes the existence that we perceive. See, in our fear, we have created tools to harm ourselves, from pointing fingers to dropping bombs. Yet, as creators, we have equal power to disarm those fears and to heal this entire world. You know, science, quantum reality, research in quantum physics reveals that the interconnectedness of nature exists. The universe does not distinguish between observer and observed. Both are parts of the same fabric. And this means that what we focus on expands. It becomes a part of the same fabric. So if we collectively shift our focus into unity, we set in motion an energetic transformation of our own reality. Spirituality unity, the great spiritual traditions remind us that creation starts within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. The I Am presents description and described in many traditions is a reminder that the divinity is not outside of us, but within us. You're within it, and it is within you. This is not heresy. Actually, this is what is truly being in there. It's really what Scripture was even saying. It's what every teacher who has walked on this earth has been trying to tell us. So the question no longer is what will happen to us, but what will we create? Will we choose to embrace our co-creative power and step into unity? Will we shift from pointing fingers at others to understanding that there are no others, that only a reflection of ourselves? And if you think breaking free from the matrix is because you've got a whole ton of money, we recognize that that should be handed to all, and it shouldn't even exist. We shouldn't even we don't even need it. Every resource should be just there, because we see that we are one. We don't want a part of us being in this state. We want us to all be in this state. What we do to another, we have done to ourselves. You know, when we realize the ultimate battle that we are faced, that one is within, and the ultimate victory comes through self-awareness and love, then the answer lies within us, each and every one of us, and this is the awakening. The understanding that just as we created the brokenness, that we also can hold the power to create paradise. And that every shift in perception and every act in kindness and every thought of love and unity adds to the collective field. So maybe we should just be out there paying it forward. You know, those who got money, go help somebody who needs something. It's Christmas. You know, why does it have to be a special day? Go out there, man. No one should be hungry, not a single person. No one should be without. Who cares what their state, their body, let them have. Just everyone should have a place. We are unique, yet part of the whole. And each of us is a puzzle piece of that grand cosmic design. And it is time to reclaim the power and to see that the divine creator is within, and to co-create. And the paradise that awaits is not some distant future, but it's here right now. Humanity, we are in a moment that has always been ours, and we get to choose it. That's simple. We have no other excuses. None, man. I was looking at the face of this on my trip home back from visiting my son, and it just shattered me. I was like, holy crap. We make things so small, and they're not. We forgot about the grand embrace, the bigger picture. So let's look at what y'all gotta say. Anthony, love you and your mindful wisdom, Ariel. Thank you very much. Yo, what's up? Thanks. You too, Fabulous is you as well. I had a major change of perspective on my crippling addiction. Life is both hard and complicated, but that doesn't mean don't learn your identity and don't experience risks. We love you so much. Thanks, man. Much love to you too, man. Love you guys all too. Abigail, how you doing? All right. Merry Christmas. Me too. Happy New Year, y'all. Okay. Exactly. We come here with things we cannot change in spite of the minimal control we do literally have. Control as an illusion isn't literally true. No one realizes how beautiful destiny and chance is. Exactly. That's cool, man. I'm liking that. I'm big on acceleration and slow-paced cultivation and strategic engineering my goals and happiness, but My philosophy is so backwards. Sometimes people think I'm manipulating or foolish. It hurts. Oh, brother. Much love to you. Don't listen to that stuff. Okay? Just remember the truth. We are love, kindness, compassion, all those things. We just got to start being it. We got to not pay attention to those negative things, man. Still love the ones that got it coming out of their mouths. It's like, I don't know. We have a habit of like impaling our own selves. We don't recognize that what we do to another, we're doing to ourselves. Like, we just take that kind and sweetness and we just we stab ourselves all the time. We're always stabbing ourselves. We don't realize that what we're doing. So remember, someone asks you like, hey, what's your judgment on another person, or what you don't bite that apple. I've learned not to do that. I won't see somebody in that way. I see us all like little babies. We're all on a journey of self-discovery, and we're all just making our life, way through in life. All right, much love, you guys all. Make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. Please make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter, because this is the reality. We are that unique puzzle piece, part of the ultimate puzzle, the cosmos. We get to create this. Peace and love.